And I think we're alive. Wait, no, not alive. Words. Yay. I've got that zoom key. Okay. Now we're looking at the bare bones of Craftle. Yay. Then I'm gonna try and recreate this with the copper golems instead of like running into the individual filters. I'm gonna let the little copper guys do it. So I'm basically just gonna get a mock-up of this and see if we can create something. I hope. There's a couple of things I do want for the second version of this game. I want I want it to be easy for people to add recipes each week instead of like having to go back down here trying to understand what the heck going on here. I wanna find a way to automate this feature and also bring it to a low control panel. I want this button to be removed, the reset button, because it basically works from here, but this doesn't work for some reason. So that's on the to-do list today, and I might want to reconfigure the GUI to be a bit more simpler. See if I can incorporate some better sound design as well. There's loads to do. Yay. And a little mock-up of the crafting grid. Then can watch me derp. I've learned a lot by making this game. And how much this game has developed just by others playing it instead of me thinking, yeah, this will be good. Feedback. I love feed. No, I don't like feed. I like feedback. I'm bit up. I'm not a wizard. I'm a raccoon. The fun thing about the Minecraft updating is we get more recipes. So that's the gap is forever. Words forever. So what it does right now is we'll dispense the items in here. Now I must think. Yeah, this needs to be lower down. No, wrong block. I'm not good at redstone, I'm just good at thinking. I've got a magical raccoon. I'm a trash panda. Oh, dang it. Okay. Look at these. Button. And this. We have these, and now we need to get some hoppers. And copper chests. Here they are. Yeah, well, I've once looked at the new items, and I was like, this morning I woke up, it's like, I can simplify this entire bit over here instead of like, I hate that I don't have a zoom key. This bit over here, instead of like encoding every single hopper into the slots it needs to be, you can just have like low raccoons. Oh, low raccoons. Yeah, definitely low raccoons. Low copper golems. Just taking the items out of these chests and putting them into the correct spot. Now that I think about it, I don't need individual chests. I can just hook them up to a single. And the guy can just run to the chest and put them in. No, we can't. No, we can't. I'm being derp. No. Because if it will do that, it'll just... No way. Since I have the individual filters, they should be able to. I mean, let's just test it. My brain's not braining. Little copper guys just walking around. One good thing about this, it serves 10 chests and crafting is BS9, so that won't be an issue. What the heck? Oh yeah, credit the freaking world on survival mode, because I'm smart. Clash game rule, daylight cycle, false. Slash down. I can't type this body. Okay. So we're gonna have these guys there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Then we need to think about the reset as well. Interesting. Dang it. So these are our filters. This time we don't need 2 items instead. We can use 1 item. Then I'm probably gonna need... I mean, we could just use the same feature. F over there for the reset. Probably. Hopefully. Let's see. Present the back over here. We can get some comparators. Like so. Hello. Okay. The copper guy will be walking here. Okay. In theory, it should work. Do, 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 do. Dang it. Okay. Should work. This feels illegal. Let's get... use a barrel instead. get these guys in. Even in creative, we has issues with inventory. Love it. Hey, this is a reset. Let's get a copper golem. Realize the spawning isn't centered. Get you in here, buddy. Okay. This is the top three, the middle three. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need one more. So basically what's happening is this is your crafting grid, and we'll just send the items in, like decoding it into a straight line. And what happens here is it will send a signal from here up to these lights over here, indicating which one of these items you put in is correct. So what I'm doing right now is just simplifying this bit where you code the recipe route in, if that's the correct word. Oh, books are broken. So if we think of a Minecraft recipe, let's think about 9 by 1, 9 by 9. Oh, I just realized, whenever there's gonna be a double, like an item that's the same, let's say you have 2 sticks in, you will put all the sticks in here instead of like you say a stick you have being in here. Interesting, so maybe when it reaches a certain signal strength, it should. It's gonna be a tricky one. I don't think I have one of those. Yeah, they're short like me. I mean, I'm not short. What am I saying? So this has to move up one more. So I hate that I don't have any wall edit. So I can get a dropper in here. But what I also want is a signal from here, but if when I place a block here, it will just faint as both, which is annoying. I'll think of something. Maybe you can just use like a one tick observer. Dang it! Feels weird that the copper chest isn't in the wrestling category, because it should be. Oh boy, this is gonna be. This is not gonna be fun, is it? Now that I think of it, it basically just works on items being in here. But if there's already an item in, it's already gonna detect the recipe. So I need to compare a signal strength, which means it's gonna be bulky and more confusing for the golem. So this is not gonna work. This can be compacted into five next to each other as well. Interesting. This should be moved up as well. I am not having brain smarts today. It's always easier in your mind, and when you actually do it, it's like brain is not braining anymore. I think there's an attribute where you can turn off block collisions, camera distance, block interaction range. No, interesting. I kind of feel like it's busted because let's remove the entire thing and work on one slice. Because using the copper golem will make the game more slower as well. So, might as well just try and give it a shorter range. Let's do this. If I have one item in here. Because we do want... I could just use a regular piston, to be honest. Wouldn't it still be able to open a block if... Dang it. Oh yeah, well, okay. Definitely needs to be moved back. It needs to be a sticky piston. With a block in front. Okay. Since it won't be tileable, I can just do this. And I reset dust over here. So, putting it out over here. Oh. Okay. Why you do this? process of being weird. Why is it making a clock? It's not supposed to. What the heck? What does it give? Maybe it gives a different signal reading when this is close. Hmm. Interesting. Oh. My brain is not braining anymore. Uh, um. So I wish you could interact with something like barrels or something. So to think of the signal comparison as well. Dang it. Let's go create a clock in it. The more I do this, the more I feel like it won't work out the way I want it to do. Do I have to fill this all up but one? Nope. Why is this game like this? I do fear it won't work. Or I'm just doing it wrong. This is even centered. I wonder if we can make use of these shells in some way. So I only need that, but I can't interact with shells again. Hmm. This is gonna be hard. Very hard. Way too hard. Comparator. Hmm. I don't think about it. With Copper Gun will be able to escape. If I have the business having to push things. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I kind of think compacting it like a so will be more confusing. then putting it next to each other. If I can get this to work, what it allows me to do is somehow feed in hoppers and people can just like put in a recipe. And then we'll allow it for easier for people to decide like, yeah, I want to do a recipe today and just this week. I can just chuck it in there. 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. 6, 7, 8, 9. What if I move these back? Whenever there are the correct items in, just say this one, it pushes up a block. And I'm wondering, will it be able to... I bet we'll be able to access this one over here. Let's see. Copper. Yeah. It will not just be easy for me, but everyone else. Just say there's an item in here. Let's chuck a hopper in here. Would it be able to sort? I think it will be. Yeah. Hmm. And what also with the thing is resetting it, we have to allow it to only take out the first item and then lock again. Hmm. I'm not has the brain smarts. Not today. And don't think even stairs will prevent them from accessing these, because they can still open it. Just pushing a block on top of this creates a weird signal clock thing. Do, 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 do. Now I really feel like this layout is the issue. Maybe it's much more simpler by just trapping a golem underneath each one of these with a copper chest and just let it put it into a normal chest and send out the signal. And we can just straighten out the grid again like this. Let's work on that chest. Maybe It's like this. Runs into here. Does not need to see these ones, so we can just do this. And give it a space to walk, stand. Technically, you can just stand on top of here and just put it into a chest over here. Then we can read the signal from here. Let's get a lump. We can just trap the little guys in here. We put it in here. Just add a hopper here. Oh, dang it. My hope is they don't get confused by the chest. Maybe just block them off like this. So now I hope I put a copper chest in here. Take it. I did put it in. Cool. This can work. Now I just need to find a way to compare signals by being able to set a filter in here and then unlock this hopper and only. So it has one working system with more color than I did. Because whenever they update the copper golems, behavior might change, as well as the way this will work. Just trap that guy in here. Bring this down. Like so. Oh, this is gonna be so clanky and annoying whenever you're playing the game. Luckily we'll get the name tags, so we'll shut them up. Hey. So far this looks a lot better than whatever that mess is. Maybe the copper update, I just had an idea. There's unwaxed. Copper update could be the copper Craftle update, you know. The theme of the game is copper. Can we push these with pistons? Yep. Piston block. Can. Ah. Is it the first plushies Mojang added? I'll just think about it. For some reason they do sound like whining dogs. Dang it. This slightly defeats the purpose of just being able to set filters yourself easily. Maybe you can do it through dispensers. I mean droppers down here. Oh, the noises. Oh. Hmm. I'm sorry, turn up my own volume. Should be here about now. Oh, it's lagging. I'm actually just walking to a haunted house and all you hear is this weird clanking noise. This is something, I guess. This is horrifying. This seems to work. The reset's gonna be such a pain with this way this is set up. Oh, hi. Get back in there. Yep, just everyone's sorting system just be clanking, you know. Boy. Friendly mobs. They don't count as friendly mobs, what? Maybe their environment. What the heck? Is this a bug? We are not affected by those sliders at all. No, the copper golems were entities. When the reset can all basically go into one chest, because that's basically what happens. What happens when press the button? Oh, no. I'm messing up. Hmm. This is getting harder and harder to do. I kind of think the only thing that needs to change in the second game is how this part works of the copper golems. A better GUI and these, and also this button needs to be removed. I don't want this button here. And maybe just add a bit more lives in here so it makes using the hands a bit more. Not like, yeah, the hands aren't taking all my lives and have much time to guess, you know. And find a replacement for the system, because if someone spams the no block, it breaks. Oh, it didn't. Hmm. Might want to replace these with water streams as well. And trying to make sounds like these a bit more hearable, because I don't think anyone has heard these the correct sound when playing the game. Remove the reset sound because it's useless. Maybe also like a counter to like show you like how much hints you've used. To say you get 4 hints a round, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Tells you what hints you used.